What's up, you guys? Welcome in. Welcome in. If you come across this video, then you're someone that wants to keep your friends and family safe. If so, hang out and receive this message. Let me tell you something. This is why you can't believe everything that someone comes up and tell you. Okay? Let me tell you what happened to me today. All right? First, like and subscribe and share this to someone that you think that this could help. All right? Excuse me. So, today, you guys, I'm at the gym, right? I've had a workout and I'm heading out of the gym. Okay, and I can see that these glass doors, there's a woman out there and she's hysterical. I mean, absolutely hysterically crying. And I see that she has two children with her, but there's a stroller and the stroller is knocked over. So I'm like, okay, these children are bigger than this, too big for the stroller. They're young, but they're too big for the stroller. And I don't see anybody in the stroller. And she's just hysterically standing there, shaking, crying. I'm talking about snot. I mean, just shaking. And I run out because mommy mode, right? I'm a mom myself, so I'd run out there. And I'm like, what's going on? What's wrong? The children are crying. She's crying. She can't talk. And so I look in the stroller. There's no baby. I look around. There's baby stuff spread out everywhere as if the stroller was knocked over or hit or something like that. And she is just, I mean, can't breathe, can't catch her breath. I said, okay, she's hyperventilating. And I'm like, what's going on? And she cannot talk. She's shaking her hands. She's shaking her body. She can't do anything. She's like telling me that she can't breathe. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, are you choking? She's like, no, but she just can't get herself together. I asked the kids what's wrong. They're just crying and crying and crying. I'm like, oh my God, okay. So I'm looking around. I don't see anybody, but there were people coming up. So I'm like, okay, you've got to breathe. You got to calm down and breathe. I'm telling people like, hey, we need to call emergency services. She can't breathe. And I think there's a baby missing. I don't know for sure. And she's just shaking her head like up and down. And I'm like, okay, the baby's missing. That's the problem. Okay. I see the stroller knocked over. Was the baby hit? She said no, but she can't breathe. She can't talk. And I'm like, okay, I know, as frustrated as I was starting to get, because I know that the time is running out. If there's a baby missing, the time is running out, right? And I'm like, okay, instead of making her even more upset, I need you to calm down and I need you to breathe. So I walk her through the same thing I walk someone through a panic attack, which takes a little bit of time, but I'm like, it's better than to upset her even more, right? So I'm like, okay, listen to me. I need you to slow your breathing. You're safe. I'm going to help you. We're going to do the best that we can. But I need you to calm down so that you can tell me what's happened, because the quicker I can get you to calm down, the quicker you can tell me what's going on, the quicker I can get you help. So I'm trying to calm her down. People are starting to notice now. They're coming along, and she's starting to calm down a little bit. And I said, where's the baby? Where's the baby? And she points. And I'm like, and I turn around, and I'm like, what are you pointing at? And she still can't talk to me. She still can't breathe. And she's gasping and she's saying, pointing, excuse me. So I look over and I'm like, and then there's this van, the parking lot is big. And there's this van that is like speeding up, trying to get to the exit. And the exit is pretty far in this parking lot. So I said, your baby's in that van? Like, your baby was taken? And she's like, and I was like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh. And so I'm screaming now. I'm like, okay, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. The van. Somebody's got it. The van. I'm nowhere near my car. My little car can't get nowhere anyway. So I'm screaming to somebody. I'm like, the baby has been taken. It's in that van. Like, we've got to stop this person. Call somebody. But somebody's got to hawk his ass down. Follow him. Something until we get, the police out here. So one guy hears me. He's like, all right. So he jumps in his car. He's got like some kind of muscle car. It's loud. I don't know cars like that, but I think it's like a Hellcat or something. I don't know, but the motor was loud. And he takes off, y'all. Takes off, flies and through the parking lot. I'm like praying he doesn't hit anybody, because there are some other people starting to come over to try to help. She's still hysterically crying. I said, it's going to be okay. We're going to follow him. At least the police knows who to go to and where to go. He's going to be on the phone with it, I'm sure, and let him know, don't worry. So I'm keeping her calm. The babies are screaming. So more people are coming up checking. I'm like, her baby's been taken, is in that van. So The man is already taken off. He's on his stew. And then two more people get in their cars. Now they're flying across the parking lot to follow. Because I was like, y'all got to block him in, y'all. Like, somebody's got to block him in. So I'm keeping her calm. I say, look, you got to be calm. You have to talk to emergency services. Also, we got 2 other babies that's got to be taken care of. I got you. Don't worry. And so the guy, now they're far off at this point, but for where we are, you can see really, really far, right? You can actually see. We can still see what's going on. And the guy is fast. Like this car, y'all, fast. So he zooms over, cuts the van off, and I'm like, oh God, the baby's in there. You know what I'm saying? But hey, he's doing what he gotta do. He cuts the van off. The van hops the curb and hits a power pole. Y'all, hits a power pole. The man, I can hear the van like all the commotion of the motor and stuff like that. And he's getting ready to try to back up. Thank God the other 2 cars had already been on their way. They get behind him. The other one gets on the side of him, and they block him in. The man, the first one that blocks him off, jumps out. He's cursing him out. He's hitting on the window, and he's like, get out of the car, get out of the van, get out of the van. And everybody's got him surrounded. The man is like, won't get out. And then before you know it, you can hear sirens blaring. I'm talking about blaring. The police are hauling tail. They all get over. They surround the cars that are surrounding the van. They tell everybody, get out of the way. They get out. They have their guns out. They're pointing. They're yelling at the man, cursing, get out of the van and stuff like that. And then one of the police officers, after they stand off for a while, and the people were saying, like, it's a baby in there, it's a baby in there, because they had their guns pointed. And so somebody comes up on the side of the van, and before you know it, they hear a window, breaks the window. And so they are trying to fight to get this guy out of this van. They're like pulling him out. And they can't get him out, but somebody reaches in to unlock the door. And they swing the door open. The man is still fighting them at this point, y'all. He's fighting them. They drag him out. And I'm looking at him like, is that a kid? And I'm just confused at this point. So I like grab the baby. I was like, let's go over here and get your baby. So we grab the 2 kids. I got a kid like it's my kid. She got a kid, y'all. And we are hauling tail across this parking lot. We are running across this parking lot. We get over there to the van. They've got the man. They snatched him out. And I'm like, this man ain't got no legs. How the... And I don't want to offend nobody, but the man ain't had no legs. I'm like, how do you take the baby without no legs? But I ain't want to ask her all that right now, because she in the middle of something. I'm holding this child, baby, the baby crying, other baby crying. So we get over there to the van. They got the poor man on the floor. Poor man, but he ain't got no legs. But they got him on the ground. I mean, they is beating this man butt a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. They like, where the fuck is the baby? And they like going off. So the police go around. We still on the way. All this is going on, y'all. We can hear them screaming. We're running. And we finally are getting close to, all the police go to the van. They've got their guns just in case. And they slang and pull the door open. And y'all, they open both of the back of the van doors. And there's this big giant sign. And it says, all of this was a lie. This is why you don't believe everything that somebody tells you. Now you sitting over there, y'all on the edge of your seat. It wasn't no baby. I had a good day at the gym. None of this happened. But the moral of the story is, don't believe everything somebody tells you. Use your own discernment. All right? Y'all take stuff and y'all run with it, and that's how mess gets started. I heard somebody gossiping earlier about some BS, and somebody else had to come up and clear it up. And I said, you know what? That's why you don't start that, because that could have got somebody hurt. So that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed the story. And I hope that y'all learned something today. And if you think this can help somebody, or if you just want to waste their time, send it to them. Send it to them. It's a 2-for-1. Entertainment, and maybe it'll help them. Until next time, thank you for liking and subscribing. Have a good night. I'll see you later.